Hi, this is Paul Chambers, Vice President of Velco Melton. Joining me today is Ray Ramelsberg, National Sales Manager of Velco Melton. Today, we are going to continue our discussion on the captor with a focus on what it's like to have a system in your plant. We will be sharing some real-life examples and success stories that we've heard straight from our customers. If you missed last month's discussion or would just like to listen to it again, you can visit our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/VelcoMelton. That's VALCOMELTON, or simply click on the link that you see here. Ray, let's get started. Can you give the listeners today an idea on how Velco Melton's captor sizes up with the competition? Why should a corrugated box manufacturer choose captor?
Well, Paul, as you know, we've been in the corrugated box industry for many, many years, for 30 years or more. We pride ourselves in producing equipment that lasts a long time. In fact, we've got equipment out there running in the corrugated box industry that's been running for the last 25 to 30 years, much to our dismay to a certain degree. We make it so good that it lasts for a long time. Well, what I'm leading to is we've done the same thing with Captor. We have produced a product that is going to withstand the test of time and also the test of the industrial environment in corrugated box plants. You know, we deal with a lot of corrugated paper dust, vibration, heat, humidity. All those things we took into account when we produced the captor equipment. It's an industrial strength computer that we produce, and it's of course our software that is on that industrial strength computer. It's an industrial strength touchscreen that is sealed to prevent dust and humidity and everything else getting inside that can distort the performance of the equipment. So why would someone choose us? I think someone would choose us based on our equipment past, how long it has lasted, how long we've been in the business. Our technical service staff is very adept and trained on the captor equipment. Our salesmen, our 18 sales service offices throughout North America is the same way. We can provide customers with on-site evaluation, on-site service, and on-site assistance. Our competition based in Canada cannot do that. Everything is involved with a flight with them. We also have our Velco link that we can connect to the captor system that through the Ethernet we can troubleshoot, we can download software if we have to, we can adapt the captor equipment to the customer's specific needs, because every customer is somewhat different. And yes, we make the captor to try to catch everything, but we've had instances where we've had to physically change the software to adapt to a customer's particular box that they were making for one of their customers. So based on that criteria, based on the points that I just stated, I think that's why a corrugated box customer would choose us. We've been in business since 1952. Our competition has just been around for the past 5 to 6 years. We have the experience to give the customer, to give our corrugated box customers what they need.
During production, what is it like to use captor? Is the touch screen easy to use? Are the graphics understandable? And does it visualize what you want to see?
Well, actually, the captor is so simple to use. I could probably teach, especially today's kids, I could teach an 8 or 9-year-old how to use it, maybe even younger. It's a very simple touchscreen interface that uses iconic symbols that pretty much anyone could understand. In order to get started with the captor on a production run, the operator simply goes over and hits a learn button, and then at that time he has the opportunity to enter a job number if he wants to, or a batch number, or production count. He also, in case they they're gluing on different types of boards, brown board as opposed to white board, he has that opportunity to choose whether or not the captor will be looking at brown board or white board. It's that simple. It walks the operator through the sequence and tells him what he has to hit next button-wise, and that's all he does. During the production run, if he makes any adjustments to the glue pattern or to the box length or whatever, there's a second learn button that he just simply hits. He doesn't have to go through the subsequent steps of job number and that. So it is extremely easy to use. As you know, in today's production environment, in today's world, speed and production count is paramount to our customers, to the corrugated box plants. Everyone is competing at a very high level, higher production rate, the better pricing they can get, the better cost advantage that they have. So we don't add anything extra to the equation. Simply hitting the learn button is very easy to do. It's very simple for the operators to understand. It only adds seconds to the startup or to the initial setup of the machine. So it's very advantageous to them with the advantages they get from the captor to add that simple learn procedure into their manufacturing process. And seeing is believing. And I just did an installation in Germany last week, and to impress the Germans with simplicity and good equipment is saying something, and we were able to impress the Germans with the captor system. You know, what we've seen in the corrugated box industry is that the captor system itself is a lot of power in the operator's hands at the machine. It not only tells them that they're producing good or bad boxes, but it also helps him set up the machine. He can look at the box as it's going through the machine. He can see if it's skewed coming out of the slaughter, coming out of the feed, if it's angled at the wrong angle. He can tell if his folding rails need to be adjusted. He can tell if the slot depth is too short or whatever. He can adjust his knives that way. It's just it's an added tool. It's an added benefit to help make his job easier and to make better boxes as the ultimate goal for the plant. So captor really is it's a powerful tool to add to the production environment in a corrugated box plant.
So Ray, you've been out installing and demoing captor. Do you have any success stories or comments from customers that you've worked with following the integration of the captor?
Absolutely. We've been installing many of these systems, as you know, over the past 2 years, and I've been involved on a lot of the installs, and especially around the Cincinnati area and actually all throughout the country. Our customers are very impressed on how quickly we can install the system and how much it means to them once it is installed. We've had several customers say that they've been able to reduce their defects coming out of their flexo folder gluers down to zero, essentially, which means a lot because some of our corrugated box customers have customers that demand zero defects. We have one of our customers that actually has a customer that is demanding a 6 Sigma type defect rate, which is 1 out of, I don't know, 2 or 3 million boxes is all they'll accept. So the only way that you can do that is with captor, is with our vision system, and we're able to do that for them. So we've had other customers that have told us that they've been able to reduce their manpower on the machine because they've, in the past, because of their customers' demands, have had to have personnel standing at the end of the line, the manufacturing line, and hand checking, fan folding, going through the boxes by hand to make sure that the glue laps are sealed correctly and that there's no glue sticking the boxes together because of too much glue or whatever. So, yes, to answer your question, Paul, yes, we have many success stories that I could personally relate to as far as giving the customer, once again, a tool that they can use, that they can make money with, and that can eliminate the defects coming out of their corrugated box production.
Thanks, Ray. It's been great talking to you about Captor today. It sounds like Captor has really made a difference for our customers and has significantly improved their production capabilities. If you'd like to learn more about Captor and how this new quality assurance tool from Valco Melton can improve your manufacturing process, give you a competitive edge, and improve your quality by 100%, visit us online at www.valcomelton.com, where you can find a complete list of our direct offices and contact numbers. That's www.valcomelton.com. Thanks again for joining us for this 2-month series on Valco Melton's Captor Vision Inspection System. Feel free to email us with any questions or suggestions for future eSource news topics, as well as any comments you'd like to make regarding earlier editions at esource@valcomelton.com. That's ESOURCE@VALCOMELTON. We look forward to hearing from you soon.